Groove community. How are we all? Let me know if you can see and hear me. Let's get grooving. Tarnut. Oh, damn, I've just realized I haven't opened. Sorry, I was rushing getting off the previous live, and I'm hoping that it's going to have told me there's YouTube there. I'm going to turn that volume down. Looks like my audio is working on YouTube. And let me just open up my laptop over here just so I can see on Facebook as well. I have StreamYard open. Oh, right. And let me know where you're tuning in from. And let me know also if you are hearing me okay on Facebook. So this is our Getting Groovy, God, what do I call it? It's our Getting Groovy New Member Onboarding Groove Roadmap. That's what it is. I'm just going to quickly see if I can find the video on Facebook in the group. So bear with me. Hey, Paul, good to see you. And we're going to go through, I know you can't see my screen yet. We're going to go through this document today, and I'm going to give you this doc at the end. And again, just anyone is welcome on here at any time on any, I do this every Tuesday. Just a reminder, this is a kind of newbie training. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find. I know what I'm going to do. If I go to Skype, I send it over every week to go in the newsletter. I should be able to find the Facebook link there. So let me share my screen. This is what we're going to be going through. Apologies about the slight delay. Like I say, I was on a previous live and I am prepared, but for some reason I did not have this prepared. So I'm just going to mute that because it's going to probably play my own voice. And I'm just going to check I can hear that okay. I'm not actually hearing it on Facebook. If there's someone on Facebook, can you just let me know you're hearing me okay? I obviously don't need to hear myself, but I'm not hearing the audio on my laptop over there. I heard the audio on YouTube. That seems fine. Good morning. Good afternoon, should I say, Johan. Brisbane. Oh, what's the time over there? You're probably finishing your day. I'm 1 p.m. in the afternoon here in Mexico. So I'm going to dive on in. Unless someone tells me that they can't hear me on Facebook, I'm going to presume that you can, and I'm going to dive on in. We're going to cover this doc today. I will give you this at the end. Each one of these steps has a little hyperlink which takes you directly into the Digital Academy, where it's that specific video where one of our team does very nice walkthrough videos, and you can go and watch them over there. So remind me at the end to give you this doc. We're going to start off with, and I'm going to remove my cam just so that it's out of the way. I'm going to start off with just a little walkthrough of the dashboard. As I say, this is more for a beginner, but as we're going through, please ask me any questions that you feel you need to. Make sure you reference what I was talking about, because normally there's a good 10-15 second delay on StreamYard. Just saves me coming backwards and forwards, asking you what you were talking about, because I probably will have moved on. So just to get us started, in the top right hand corner, you should see a little head icon or an image of yourself if you've uploaded that into the settings area. And you can come into settings and billing here. And this is obviously where you change your image. This is my little avatar of myself. I'm not going to go into all of this because it's got personal information, but you can modify all your personal info over here. You can also get into the affiliate program. You are automatically created an affiliate account when you first join Groove. And you can see it opens up in a separate window. This is a video from Mike about the affiliate program. And by the way, today I've got all my windows open here in Mexico. If you hear a lot of background noise, please let me know in the chat, and I can always just close the windows and turn the AC back on. So this will automatically have you logged in. So these will be all of your links. And there's lots of info on this page. When you click on the 4 dots, it's going to open up access to get into all of the apps. Notifications is going to be showing you all of the most recent videos I've done with new features, feature requests, code refinements, etc. Here you have our 24/7 Groove.cm AI assistant. He is phenomenal. He doesn't sleep, he doesn't eat, he doesn't take breaks. Just go in here and ask him any question, and he will normally spit you out within seconds the answer. And likewise, if he does not give you the correct answer, please take a screenshot of the question you asked and send it to our support team, so we can retrain him. Either it's never been asked or it wasn't uploaded in the knowledge base for him. We want to make sure he gives you the correct answers. So we need your support on that. Just finishing my coffee. If you are on a free account, this will probably show upgrade. I'm on the lifetime account. It's giving me an option to get more leads. But if you're going to promote Groove, which I recommend you should, through your Groove affiliate promo tools, then it's worth going and looking at the upgrade page. This will forward me to the upgrade page. Apologies, I am having a bit of issues with my Wi-Fi today. I'm going a little bit slow. Although I pay for the max fiber here in Mexico, it can drop in and out sometimes. So I recommend having a little look through the upgrade page just to see what the offers are. You can see there's some nice side-by-side comparisons. It just helps to know what you're offering people if you are going to promote. Again, that's where you access the affiliate program. If you hover over the Groove symbol, again, you can access all of the apps directly over here. You'll see this running theme throughout all the dashboard, all of the apps. You've got a little sidebar on the left. So we've got the affiliate marketplace here. And this is a place where if you are an affiliate, you can go and find other products that you can promote. Or if you have your own product and service, you can add your product here into the affiliate marketplace to get more affiliates. You can see the categories, the billing types over here. You can search by name. You can change these toggles. Go and have a play. And then we have our services. So you can go and apply for a Groove Pay account. Just click on the apply button, follow the instructions. And also we have Groove Solos. You can buy solo traffic through Groove Solos. Just register for a free account and go and pick your niche, pick your packages. You can also become an affiliate for Groove Solos. Events and workshops. GrooveCon is coming back, so register for that. And also my favorite event of the year. I've not long been back from there with Mike and Donna and a lot of the team. The awesome Marketers Cruise. As you can see, it was founded by Mike Vilsain, Captain Lou, and Tom Beale. I think it was 18. I think this year was the 18th year. Oh no, sorry. This year was 17th. Next year is going to be the 18th. I've already rebooked my cabin for next year. I recommend it. 70% fun in the sun, 30% work. And then you have your API key. You can change the language from Portuguese to English or English to Portuguese, whichever way around. Here you have the Digital Academy. It's our training area. You can go in here. You can choose specifically on the different apps, or you can go and search in here for something, start typing, and it will start selecting all the different videos that are in there. Also, we have our help desk. I'm going to go through these in more detail further on. And our little AI chatbot will pop up. You can clear him out, and then he's always available back here as well. And then you have your chat, live chat over here, and your email chat, depending on what time of day it is. You've also got knowledge bases here, lots of different content, etc. And then last but not very much not by least, I think you get what I meant there. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. My apologies. I meant to click on this one, the feedback portal. We still need your feedback. Every single software out there has bugs, has glitches, has issues. We need to know when you come across one. Add it into the feedback portal. If there's things you feel like, oh, I wish it did this, you can add it into the feature request section. Just my recommendation is before you go and add a submission for, I think we need this in Groove pages. Do a quick search, see if someone's already requested it, because as you see, many of these, when we have lots of people vote for them, they're planned, etc. If you find what you think isn't already there, it may be planned, it may be already being put together. Here you can access the updates again, and then, like I say, the most important one for me is the bug reporting. So as I said, I've got a slight issue with my Wi-Fi today. Let me know in the chat anytime I have any issues with my stream. Bug reporting is the same, right? Go and search first to see if someone else has already experienced. When I was in Groove pages, I added an element, it was this element, and this error came up, or this didn't work. Just search for it first, because there may be other people who've already found it. And as you can see, you can then click to vote. I've probably already voted for this one, so it might not vote. Oh, okay, vote added. So now it goes red. And you can see different ones will be will get fixed as well along the way. Same thing as with the feature request. If you don't find it, go and put in the information here and here. Especially with the bug reporting, screenshots, Loom videos, massive help to us. Saves us going backwards and forwards, asking you, well, where did you find that? And what app were you in? And what did you do when it happened? And if you experience a bug, a glitch, an issue, try and record a Loom. That really helps us, means we can fix it quickly, or get as many screenshots as you can, add them all in here. That serves us and serves our community. And then back to the dashboard, you'll see this top area kind of loads quickly, and then the rest at the bottom lazy loads. It's all your stats. And then you have all your quick links. You can click on each one of these individually, or you can click on, let's say, the 3 dots on the top of each one, and it will give you, oh, sorry, I clicked on Groove Car. You can click on 3 dots and you can go directly into an area. This is where we recommend different services. This is our Groove agency. If you feel like you get value from having our team working with you, then contact them. You can see the information there. Hi, Tyra. How are you? My pleasure. Good to see you. So that's the dashboard. Any questions on that so far? Let me know. And give me any feedback if there's too much outside noise. I'm in Mexico. I'm on a private estate here. We've got all the gardeners are out there chopping trees. Sometimes the watermen come around bringing the big bottles of water. You can hear fire engines, police cars. If it's too loud, I can shut the windows and put the aircon on. But at the moment, it seems like it's okay. So let's dive into the doc. So step number 1, some very basics: editing, adding your account details. Click on your little icon again, click settings and billing. And as you see over here, you can go through all the info here, modify all that. I'm not going to go into everything just because there'll be information of mine in there. But yeah, that's a nice, simple one to get started. How to update affiliate payment information. You would be surprised the amount of people who email into support, kicking off, unhappy. I made a sale through my affiliate link and and you haven't paid me, and they haven't added their payment information in under affiliate settings. So this is my business name. This is what I created when I first set up my Groove account, however many years ago. I'd have to look actually. I was then allocated an affiliate ID number. That's always my ID number. You need to modify your payment information, either wire or PayPal. And again, I'm not going to open that because it's got all of my information in there. And you have to add your tax info. If you are not a resident in the US, then there'll be different W89, WRN forms that you need to add, upload in there. Again, we cannot pay you unless we have a way to pay you and we have your tax info. And also, don't forget, we've had a few recently where people, again, are irate, kicking off at us. Like we're ripping them off, like we're scamming them. I made a sale. And then if you look at the T's and C's, you get paid on your second sale. So unless you've made 2 sales, you're not going to get paid, even if all your payment information, etc., is in there. So just thought I'd mention that. So 2 easy ones to get started. How to set up a payment gateway in GrooveSell. So we can access GrooveSell from there, from here, from here. So as we're here, let's go there. Hearing a lot of ambulances and fire engines and stuff going on around here in Mexico. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? So settings, it opens up the payment gateways. Click the plus button. You can obviously click on any one of these. Each one will ask you for different information. Stripe asks you to name it and put a publishable key and a secret key that you'll get from Stripe. Authorized Net, it asks you for different information. NMI, you can see each one is slightly different. Just go in and set them up, as you can see here, and that is as simple as it is. Setting your payment gateway up in GrooveCart, pretty much identical, just a different application. GrooveCart is actually the only app that I don't currently have anything live. Every other app I use, it's just loading. Oh, that's odd. It's kind of got a little funny window there now. I've never seen that. That's different. I wonder if that's changed. No. I wonder if they know that. Again, I'll report that as a potential. Oh, there you go. Maybe it was just my Wi-Fi. Apologies. That was just me being impatient. As you can see, my team and myself, we are actually looking at setting stores up. One for my events business in Temecula, where we rent out bars and bell tents and things like that. And I'm also building a paddle app. So we're building out a store for that as well. But when you come in here, you click into create store originally. If you haven't got a store, name it, and it will take 10 minutes to set the store up for you. Then you can come into your admin dashboard. Same thing, click on your settings, click on payment gateways. Near enough identical, except there are some additional payment options in here. You've got your Groove Pay, I forgot to mention that one and the other. And then each one Stripe Pay, and they say there's cash on delivery. There's a few different ones. You just go in here, click in the settings, or you click activate, etc. So really simple. Just going to go back to the dashboard each time. So step number 5, how to add a custom domain. It's probably the most commonly asked support question, or question that I get asked. We're going to do this live. We're going to actually add one. I'm going to grab one that I know I'm not currently using. This is just one of the many domains I bought for my paddle app. You can do it 2 different ways. You can go into Groove Pages, and when you're in the page, go into the hosting options, but they both bring you to the same place. Once you eventually arrive at domains, they bring you here, and we're going to leave it selected with this over here, the custom domains. And you can see my domains I've got set up here, and then I'm going to add a new domain. We're just going to stick with the full domain subdomain setup. I'm going to paste in that URL with nothing in front, no www, no HTTPS. You can see that's there, and click next. It's going to ask us to add some of these into the name server. So again, just read through all of this. I'm going to copy Dora and Major because I've done this many times. And your domain provider, I use GoDaddy, and actually I bought domains the other day from my white label Groove AI product in Namecheap. And I went through that process. It was nearly exactly the same, slight variation. Wherever you've got your domain, just look up their training on modifying your name servers. For me, I know it's here, DNS and then name servers. I'm going to click change, and then I'm going to click I'll use my own, and I'm just going to paste in Dora and Major. It's funny actually, it goes between Dora and Major, and I can't think of the other ones. Oh God, my brain's gone blank. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of live trainings this morning. My brain's tired. So we're going to click save. It's going to ask me, am I sure? I'm going to click continue. And then what will happen here is if I refresh this page in GoDaddy, it will kind of show that the name server has been changed. It normally takes time. With GoDaddy, I know normally by the end of this training, I come back and refresh and it shows me there. But when I finish this step here, 99% of the time I get a little yellow box saying, whoa, hold your horses. So we're going to click validate DNS. There's my whoa, hold your horses. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back here later on to verify this domain, because the next step we wanted to do is step number 6. And this is, you've just set your domain up, maybe you built your website, your funnel, whatever it is. Now you want a professional email account, which is really important. So it could be rob@paddletennisfanatics.info. Okay. I'd go to Google or Zoho or any other provider that can set up a professional email. I'd add the email there, but they're going to give me some MX text records, CNAME records that I will need to add into my DNS. So we need to come back later inside a Groove, make sure that domain's validated, then I can add those DNS records. So please, someone, could you remind me later? And it's funny, I'm doing my usual thing. I'm waving at the camera and then realizing that my webcam's actually off. Okay, so let's have a quick walk through all of the apps. So let's start with Groove Affiliate. If you weren't aware, you can set up your own affiliate product, or sorry, you can set up an affiliate promo where if you sell your products, services, etc., you can then create an affiliate account. When you come in here into the dashboard, you can see, you can obviously select any of these date ranges. You can put specific date ranges. You can use filters over here. So obviously you can do different products that you are promoting. You can refresh. At the moment, I've got it set up where it's showing total. You can click on sales, rebills, etc. And then you can actually remove the revenue view, if I can speak. Obviously it's showing revenue view at the moment. And then you can deselect it, and it'll just show you visitors, signups, etc. When you click on promos, click on promotions and links, this is now where you're going to see all of your affiliate promos that you've registered for. If you've just started, you're just going to have Groove.cm Legacy at the top, and you can click to grab your affiliate URL. What I recommend the very first time you come in here, if you are new, or even if you have been here for a while but you haven't used it, you want to just check to make sure it's the cookie is tracking you. Okay, so if you remember earlier, you probably don't. I do. My affiliate ID is 4042. I know it by heart because I do a lot of promotions and I've been with Groove a long time. But as you see here, it doesn't show me that in my URL that I'm going to share. So I'm going to click enter, and then it should change. Now you should see at the top, AF_ID equals 4042. So I now know, okay, that's tracking, that's dropping a little cookie on this computer that it's Rob's affiliate URL. And if you want to do a secondary double check, click get started. And then down the bottom here, you should be able to see referrer funnels qualified. That's my business name inside of my account. So I recommend you to do that just the once. You can do it more than once, but once you've realized, and you could go back then and look to see if your stats have changed over here, but I didn't even look at that at the beginning. You can also, by the way, you can add bonuses that get delivered. So for my free opt-ins, for people who grab a free account through my Groove, my training YouTube channel, etc., I give them $2,000 worth of bonuses. You can see other bonuses I've got allocated here. If they go for a paid account, I give, I think, people $7,000 worth. And again, you can see them here. People don't realize you can add them. You just click promos, bonuses, new bonus, name it, create a Groove page, just a delivery page, name it something specific. Don't share that link anywhere. And that's where they're going to go and download all their bonuses. And then when you come back to the promotions and you click on the bonuses, that little drop down that I just showed you, that will be available. When my Wi-Fi is ready. Is anyone else like me that was so impatient nowadays that if we get a scroll bar like that for more than like 2 seconds, we're like in our heads, I'm screaming. So yeah, if I added a new one, then it would be available here. You can see them there. So go and play with that. So again, you see this running theme, the sidebar. You've got transactions, sub-affiliates, earnings reports, tools. You can set up tracking links. So you just go in and set up your tracking link. Just follow these few steps. Here you can access the affiliate marketplace again, and then you can go into your settings as we showed earlier. As I said, that's my affiliate ID. You can't modify that. You can change your username, and then obviously, as I said earlier, I'm not going to show you my payment info and my tax info are in here. So go and play. Every single one of these apps, by the way, if you're new or if you haven't used one of the apps and you're seeing it for the first time, go and play with it. You know, click on Groove Pages, click on GrooveSell. I'm going to go through them all, but just go in and in Groove Pages, create a new site, pick a site template, go and drag things around, try and break it, add a product in GrooveSell, set up a Groove Mail sender, go into Groove Member, set up a, just go and have a play. I don't recommend that the very first time you log in here, you start building things that are going to be live, because they're going to be glitchy. Sorry, glitchy is the wrong word. They're going to be terrible. Even if you use the template, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to make issues and errors and problems. And so I recommend just playing with all of them. As I said earlier, each one of these has its own individual little walkthrough. all have a hyperlink which take you to the specific walkthrough of each application. I'm going to go to Groove blog next. And let me know if the stream is okay. It seems like it's stable. I did have some issues earlier. It was rubbish. It kicked me out a few times when I was doing a live training in the Groove AI group. And this, again, this is a live blog. This is my events business in Temecula. You can see we rent portable bars that are converted horse boxes. It doesn't matter. And I'm just going to come into settings first. So in here, you can obviously modify your SEO settings, your domains. You can now obviously add to folders. You can add on a root domain, a subdomain, add your logos, your favicons, your social links, your comments. You can add forms directly in here now. So you can, obviously it's got to be set up in Groove form, and then you can change the styling in here. You've got a copyright footer. You've got a yearly dynamic thing, which is that one. And you can do little hyperlinks in your footer as well. Got your embed ads, your tracking pixels, your OG meta settings. So that's for when you're sharing your blog, and then your RSS settings. So you can share specific blogs, popular posts, all posts, etc. I always come back to here to publish. So then when I go to the navigation, when it loads, you can see what I'm talking about. So top navigation here, as you can see at the top, this is the top navigation. And before someone actually asks, no, this is not part of Groove. This is my live chat which we have on our website and on our blog. It's kind of a pre-qualifier. What I mean by that is there's a XYZ amount of questions that people have to go through to qualify to see if they're relevant for what, for us doing an event for them. You can see we rent out bell tents and all sorts. We do weddings, and then it will ask them at some point, do you want to speak to someone? It will pass them over to one of our team. It's not part of a Groove. So that's our top navigation. You can come in here and edit these. You can add additional ones. We've got our call to action button here. That's a 10% discount for us. And then down the bottom, we've got reviews and privacy policy. The next part is categories. You can see them here. Again, you can add, remove, delete, etc. Themes, only the one theme at the moment, more will be coming, but you can customize this to your heart's content. You can go in here and select any of the fonts that are available in Groove pages, should I say, change the font, etc. Any of these colors, so you can see my links are in blue, but I could change that to a red, a pink, etc. I'm not going to change anything because this is actually a live blog. When you come into the layout, you can modify all of these things. You can deselect, you can select. You can then go in and modify the home page. So I can remove the sidebar, show dates, etc. And I can go in and modify the category pages as well. Oh, sorry, let me go back there. Let me exit out of there. Then you have just a straightforward category section. And then you have your posts. The first time you set up a blog, it will give you 5 demo posts. I'm sure it's 5. Just click into one and edit it. That's my recommendation. You can come in here and when it loads, it's ready. Again, you can see my impatience. You can modify the headline. You can edit the text. You can come in here and, again, my impatience. You can add out tags, etc. Some updates being done in here. If you press enter, you can add additional things. I'm just going to delete that. Obviously, you can add anything you want in here. I don't remember what this was. This was obviously a wedding that we ran the bar. And you can see this, again, this is just me loving my own business. Me and my business partner, we bought this in a junkyard about a year ago, and it was falling apart. We reconditioned it. We built the bar inside the back of it. We love it. It's great. Anyway, I digress. So here you go and swap out your featured image, create your post URL slug. You're going to have to edit that because obviously it's going to have a demo URL slug. When you click publish, it will switch that out. Select the date you wanted that published, the categories, add your keywords. You can add a small excerpt there. Again, you can deselect any of these. You can modify the metadata and the open graph data. And this probably, if you're using the demo blog, it will already be populated. So you need to go and modify that. When you do a new blog, it kind of pre-does most of this. and you just go in and play with it, and you've got custom code at the bottom there as well. I'm going to exit without saving just because I don't want to go and nearly click save. I don't want to mess around with that. And then finally, once you've done all of that, you're ready to publish, and you just click publish, and then you can see let me be clear. Is our Groove blog going to compare with WordPress? No. WordPress has been around for 20 plus years. It's got thousands, millions of like plugins, this, that, and the other. If you want to use blogging just for your business, you want it to be easy, all in under one umbrella in Groove, then yes, it's going to work very, very, very well for you. Can you hook up your blog to your website? Yeah. Well, you can see my little pop-up coming up here. That's my external chat bot. But look, if you click home here, then all I've done is added a hyperlink there for my events business website, and that is in Groove Pages. When it's ready. Again, my Wi-Fi is going painfully slow. So you can see these are all just Groove. We've got a cookies policy. Everything here is built in Groove. There's nothing special. We've got some extra stuff that we've done. And then obviously, as you can see, people can come back to the blog from there as well. So really easy. Groove blog is cool. I love it. It's not going to be an all singing, all dancing. If that's what you're after, then I'd probably recommend stick with your WordPress if that's what you're doing it for. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions, so I will continue. Groove Cart, as I said, this is the only app at this moment that is not live for me. Within about a month, I will have a Groove Cart store. I think it's this one. My team started this one, and we realized they did something wrong. Or was it? No, sorry. They started this one, and then we changed the name of the app from Paddle Voice Scorer to something else. But if I just go into this one, just because they have some store products in there, they've actually started editing things. So when you first start, it'll just say create a store, give it a name, and then give it 5-10 minutes. It's going to go and build out a little store. And when you arrive, just go in and complete these 6 steps. Then you can add your domain, your legal, go into your store design, etc. And then again, running theme, little sidebar. You got your products, your categories, your discounts, and your product of the day and drop shipping. What I love about Groove Cart that is superior to many others is the fact that you have which one is it? This one. You have a little Chrome extension. If you've never heard of AliExpress, it's one of the biggest Chinese like wholesale manufacturing websites in the world. And you can go to AliExpress. This won't take me there, but if I was on AliExpress and I'm searching for, obviously on this store, I'm selling paddle equipment, paddle rackets, paddle balls, paddle bags, trainers, t-shirts. I can go to AliExpress, find everything I need. I don't know if I have, like I said, I don't know which store my team have been working on in the background. So apologies if this is the wrong one. I can click on that button. There we go. So for example, this, I haven't done anything with, or my team haven't. I purchased these rackets. I've tested them. So I ordered one, got it sent from China from the manufacturer. I've played with it, tested it, made sure it's viable, and then I've added it to my store. I click one button on this app, and boom, it's everything. It brings in all the information. I kind of love that. So here you've got your orders, your subscriptions, abandoned carts, customers, affiliates, and your help desk. Oh, sorry, I'm clicking on the same one. Sorry, my internet again is going slow. Now we should come into the builder. Same thing, you'll see this is now, everything is similar to Groove Pages. You've got all of this here. When you're hovering around, it's the same as Groove Pages. You can see that my team have actually added some of these products in here. And you will see all of this information. We haven't edited this at all. That's come direct from the manufacturer. Obviously, inside of my store, I'll go and modify the pricing, etc. I haven't done anything with it. My team is setting this up. Now, it means I don't have to go and buy 50 of these, 50 of these, 50 of these. When someone orders through my store, it gets sent to this manufacturer. It says an order's come through. They know that I'm a provider and it's got my branding and all of my business name. They send the product out with an invoice with my branding, goes direct to the customer. I make the difference. drop shipping. It's phenomenal. So yeah, my store will be completed very soon. We'll have everything, trainers, all this stuff. Similar to Groove pages, you've got your different views up here. You've got your amazing back button. It's probably my favorite button in the world. What did I do there? I don't know what I did. I did something. I didn't mean to, so I'm going to click back. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to save when I leave. You've got your forward button, a back button, your save button. And then as you come over here, you can add an element or a block, same as in Groove pages. You can go over to your pages here. You can click on category page, don't save, because I'm messing things up for my team. So here's your category page. Again, go in and modify anything on here. I'm just showing you at fast pace. You can go into your products page and you can modify any of this. It's pretty much built for you. I mean, you can see here, everything is really cool. Let me go back. Shopping cart, checkout, you get the gist. You can modify all of these. You can go into the navigation. Should it come back to the home page just so I can show you the navigation? You can see it there. So I can modify this, I can add, remove, drag, and I can click in here to edit the header as well. And also you have pop-ups that are available now as well. So I can click in and add a pop-up. They weren't previously available in the early Groove Cart versions. Here we have themes. You can import a theme or you can customize your themes. And also when you click into basic, you do actually have a bunch of different pages, etc. And then when you click into page settings, you've got all your settings here. You've got your SEO settings and also templates. I forget that you've got all of these here as well. And as I said, when you go around the page, when you hover, it shows you the little pink red highlight. And then if you click something, I can go in here and modify all of this. If I click here, I can click in all the settings. I can change anything I want. It's all it has the function to change everything. You can go in and change all the footer. As I say, I will very soon have this all set up for my own store that will be connected inside of my app. So that's Groove Cart. And again, feel free to ask any questions as we going through. Otherwise, I just power through. I like to try and do this in under an hour, only because I'm conscious of your time, not my time. At the end, I'm going to open up for Q&A, and you can ask me anything within the Groove.cm world, and I would attempt to answer. So Groove Cart we've done. Groove Mail, unless you've been on the moon, you will know that there were major issues with Groove Mail previously. We had some horrendous devs out in, I won't even say the name of the country, and they completely ruined it. And we also, by the way, we had a lot of unscrupulous users who uploaded monster spam lists, which destroyed our servers, destroyed everything. So we took it down. You've not been able to use it at all. And you would have seen emails recently. If you have not, you should have. I could see if I see the email because I had one come through. I'm just trying to find it. You'll see it from Groove stating that you can no longer use the Groove SMTP. You haven't been able to use it for a while anyway, but you're going to have to use an external SMTP from this moment forward. So same sidebar, quick links at the top again, and then you've got your little overview, and then you can go into contacts. You can see, by the way, I forgot to mention on other apps, you've got demo mode up here. If you are demoing it to another user or you're doing some trainings, turn this on. It protects your client information. I always keep my fingers crossed when I do this, just in case, but it does work, obviously. So you can see here, I'm now not showing you all my client information, all of my opt-ins, all of my buyers. Don't want to do that. That's not a good thing. Here you can go into lists, tags, categories, and segments. Broadcast sequences. You can set up your professional email templates. We've got templates that are already pre-built in there. Give you an idea on sequences. For example, this is my events business. We do a prize draw. We just started it last month. But what we've got here is in the sequence, we've got a set amount of triggers. So if someone gets a tag added, they get added to the sequence. If they come into a list or they go directly through a form that's on our website, we've just set up some conditional splits. We want to just keep touching base with them. A conditional split is have they done this or haven't they, really? It's a true or false. So if someone hasn't already purchased from us, booked an event, paid a deposit, then we send them an email after 1 day. If they have, we remove them from this list. we tag them and take them into a different, so you can see we unsubscribe them from this list, we add them to a purchase list, and we end the sequence, so we're not still bothering them. So we're basically saying, if they haven't booked, let's keep just communicating with them. So again, another day passes, we send another email, or if they purchase, they end the sequence. We might have 10, 11 on here. It's just a nice way to keep in communication with our potential clients. Automations, you can also set up automations. They are if-then scenarios. So if someone purchases, for example, or if someone subscribes to a list and you pick the list, then I want this to happen, okay? And make sure when you set that up that you've got the green symbol instead of the red. This one, obviously, we're not using. You can click resume and it will go green. I'm going to turn that one off just because myself and my team haven't got that one running. Forms have been completely updated. David Lemon and his dev team have done this. I've got my test one here. It's just, you can modify it. Yes. Oh, no, this is an old one. Sorry. Apologies. I think it was this test one. Test 1, 2, 3. Apologies. So you can see on the old version, now you can see we can modify all of this. You can go into the design. You can change everything: background colors, foreground colors, add things, drag things, change the lettering, spacing. Go into the setup where you can decide on what list, what tag, what sequence, what opt-in, what email. Everything is in here. You can add integrations as well. So, for example, if you want to give them access to a membership, you can do that. Integrations, webhooks, files, excuse me, and then you get your embed codes, etc. Again, as I said earlier, just go and play. Senders. So this is where I was talking about. This is where, again, you can see, because I'm in demo mode, it's hiding all of my senders. If I want to add a new sender, so if you want to, again, you can see that GrooveMail is still available in my account, but I'm not going to be using it now because even though I'm part of the Groove team, I'm switching everything back to, I used to use SendGrid about 4 or 5 years ago. I'm going back to SendGrid. I've used Amazon SES as well. They're all very, very efficient, very, very cheap. Each one, as you can see, asks you for different information. And as you can see, each one has its own little video. Mailgun. I've just not used Mailgun as SparkPost. You come in here, add your sender identity and the name that you want to show up inside of the email account, and then the sender email to and from, and then your business info. Click save, and then that will be available as a sender. And then you have your analytics at the bottom. So that's Groove Mail. Groove Member. I kind of love Groove Member. I think it's very underrated. I'm not sure why. Again, sidebar. Oh, sorry. I'm not actually in it yet. I was actually in here yesterday on one of the lives in the Groove AI group, setting up a new membership. Same thing, sidebar, quick links, stats. Click on a membership. Or click on memberships. You can see this is the one that I was setting up. I'm building out a Groove AI white label product and package. So this is my membership site for that. And you can come in here and you can customize your membership. So you can see here, I've done most of this. I've named, again, I've added my logos, etc. I've got a little welcome message for my users. Same kind of layout again. What I love about it is when I first joined Groove, most of the apps were slightly different, and it was kind of, you had to relearn a user experience each time. Whereas now you can see everything is uniformed. Everything has the same look and feel. So if I've ever worked in Groove pages, I know that I can work in Groove Member and in Groove Cart, etc. You've got your back button, your forward button, your preview button, your saved button. Again, as I showed you, you can go through here and click and edit and move stuff around, change your headers. You can go in and add pages, modify your pages, come into your navigation, move things around, your footer, your logo. You've got templates in here as well, settings. So again, just go and have a play. And you've got your little breadcrumbs nowadays as well. You can manage courses. So inside a membership, you can have as many courses as you want. Inside this membership, this is for the lower level tier on my white label. People will get a certain amount of courses in the lower level, and then I'll add different ones for the higher level. Just go in and add a course. You can go into create a portal. A portal is where you can have more than one membership or more than one course. Files, you can add your files in here and then grab a URL to add into an email for a delivery, maybe on an opt-in page, or you can add them on the thank you page, or you can add them wherever you want. You can just, you know, store your docs in here if you want. Here's all your instructors. You can go in here and add them. And I'm not going to click on members just because for some reason in the members, the demo mode, I don't think it's actually in here. And then you've got all your analytics in here as well. So again, just go and play with Groove Member. I really like it. Groove pages, we could spend 10, 20, 30, 40 hours on Groove pages. I've been in there building websites, pages, pretty much since I moved across many years ago. I'll go into this one just because this is the one that's I've been building in today. This is my white label for my Groove AI package. And you'll see that I've done lots of research and selected that I'm going to be using my Groove AI white label to support the real estate realtor niche. But again, this is just to show you what the software does. You can see at the top here again, you can go in and have a look at all the different views. If you want, for example, let me just grab something. If you want on the mobile view only, you want to say, well, that's too big, but you only want to edit on the mobile view, you deselect this. You now see it says applying changes to mobile device only. Let's say I want to just make that look stupidly small because I want to make sure you can see that it's not affecting anywhere else. And now you can see it hasn't changed anything. Again, when we first started in Groove, it was glitchy, but you know, it frustrates me. So again, my little back button's my favorite button. You just click back until it's back to where it was. It frustrates me when I hear people moaning about Groove page. Oh, it's this, it's that. I work in it every single day. I've been working, building this out, and look, you can see these are the pages I've built out so far for my white label, and I've been doing it live inside of the group, and I've not had one single glitch or bug or issue. The only issues I get in my bloody Wi-Fi. Excuse my French. Back button, forward button, preview button. This is your code button. Steer clear of this if you are not a coder. Save, and then same as we talked about earlier, this is where you can manage your domains, all your hosting options. Once you publish, then you can publish the entire website, which means all the pages, or you can publish just this page. You can view this page, copy this link, etc. And then when you come over here, you can click on pages. Again, you can drag pages so that they're visible. I don't think I have a nav bar. Oh, I do have a nav bar. So I've got my nav bar set up in a specific way. You can see these pages aren't actually there, but again, I'm not doing a training on this. If I drag this up here, it will suddenly appear, see, because it's now visible. What I'm doing is I'm dragging them out of the way because I want to only have the ones here that I want, and I want to do certain things with it. That's why I've got that like that. You can add a website or a single page, and obviously you can select any of these as you go through. When you're in your templates, you can obviously filter by on the left-hand side, or you can go into the tags. And also you have complete sites. So again, if you're building for the very first time, go and grab one of these complete sites, click on the button, it will show you all the pages, select them all and upload it into your account and go and just play with it. Also, you have pop-ups, but kind of important, you have templates. So you can save any template of any page that you've created in here. So it saves me ever having to rebuild certain pages again. Funnels, it's exactly the same. You can just go in here and add a funnel. It's just going to open up in funnels, but you can add them anywhere. I keep them separate because obviously I've got my website over here and these are actually my funnels. I've got an opt-in funnel there and I've got my Mifkey funnel there. And then if I add a webinar, which I will, I'll add it in here. All my pop-ups are here. And then I've got global box that I can save as well. Talking about blocks, I can add blocks. I've got all these designer blocks and obviously I can modify over here. I can pick which ones I want. These modern ones, it was 300 about 4 or 5 months ago added. So again, you can pick out what is it you're looking for on an FAQ section. There's loads of them. They're pre-done, ready to go out of the box. And most of them will work very well on mobile, tablet, sideways tablet, laptop. I normally build, because I've been building funnels for 20 years, I normally build in wireframes, but I don't recommend you do. And then direct response. For example, this one box here would take a newbie an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to build, and it wouldn't look right. It would be all spaced incorrectly. You can click this button, it will add it into your account or into your page. We've got a bunch of top pop-ups there again. As you can see, you can select any of them. Mega menus, you can add those. And then again, phenomenal. You can come in here and you can save all your blocks. So you can see these are different sites and funnels that I've got that I never have to recreate any of this now. I just go in and pick that when I'm building a different page for my white label, and I add that and boom, it's into my page. So awesome. Elements, you can just drag any of these, and when you drag, just you see the little pink bar, let go, and then boom, it will drop it there. Likewise, as I said, you can't break this. If you don't like it there, click on it and pick it up again. I can't actually because that's the container, I think, yeah. Or just click back and then it'll disappear, and then go and grab it again. Right, okay, I dropped it too soon. I don't know, where do I want it? There, I want it. Okay, boom. Okay, got it right that time. You can't break this stuff. So you can drag any element from here. If you don't see something, just go and click. Look, countdown timers. Now I've got a bunch of countdown timers. I've got a bunch of different button options. I've got standard. I've got Groove apps. There's a bunch of stuff in here that you can go and add. And then you've got your settings. You've got your page settings for this specific page with SEO, styling, tracking codes, etc. And then you've got your site-wide settings. You've got your share site settings, and you can export your site and add your instant bookmark edits, if that's how you say it. And again, as I said, when you're hovering around the page, wherever my mouse is, it's highlighting the box that if I click on that box, it will tell me down the bottom what it is. It's a text box, and it will also tell me up here that it's a P tag. And then I'm in this box now. Everything I edit modifies just this box, just this text. Okay, I don't like that. I want it back to the size it originally was. Boom, done. If I want to go in here, I don't know what it is. I can click on it. Okay, it's a FA icon. Okay, perfect. I can either click settings there. So you've got some smaller settings over here, and then you've got all of these settings here. So if, for example, I wanted to change how big the box was around it, I can either type it in or I can just drag it. And again, that's just for this box. If I don't like that, I just go back to where I originally was, keep clicking until it's back to where it was. Boom, done. Each time I click on something, it's all of these settings come up, but this is now specifically for this container. I can see it down here in the breadcrumbs where I'm at, and I can see it here. If, for example, I think, well, hang on, no, I want to be in the layout. I want to be modifying these two boxes at the same time. I've either got an up arrow, or I can just click on the breadcrumbs at the bottom. Now, all of these settings are for these two layouts, layout 2x2. If I click up again, I'm into this container. If I click up again, I'm in the block. Now, if I modify that background, you can see when there's a little green dot here, that means that this background is selected. So if I want to change that, then boom, I go and change it. Hope that makes sense. Just going to click back because it's already set to black. As I say, go and play. And any of this, if it's movable, you can click it and just grab the drag handle and just go and drag it and drop it somewhere. Again, I'm messing around with my website, which I don't want to, and then save and publish, etc. So yeah, go and have a play. Honestly, I could spend another, I'm going to leave because I don't want to mess around with that. I could spend 20, 30, 40 hours working, showing you in Groove pages. It's just a phenomenal software. So any questions? I'm going to have a mouthful of water. I know I've got a good 10, 15 second delay with StreamYard. How am I looking on time? Wow, 1:57. I know we were having some issues at the beginning. So I've got GrooveSell, Groove Video, and Groove Webinar to demo, and then we are pretty much done. And I'm going to go through showing you how to get the best support. What did I say? GrooveSell. Yeah. So we've just set up our website or our funnel. Now we want to sell something, a course, a product, a training. Now we're going to GrooveSell to set up our product. Same running theme, quick links, stats, sidebar. Click on product funnels. And forget the funnel bit. It's just a product, okay? And you can sell anything. You can see all the different things I've got here. These are some of the things that I'm setting up for my new Groove AI white label. And the first time you come in here, it will walk you through to this step where you have 11 steps. That's it. Just go through these 11 steps, fill in the information, click add, and it will say save and next. Each time you click save and next, if you make an error, for example, if it stays here, it will highlight this box red. Let's say, for example, you had nothing in here. It just means, look, you've missed something. Once you've completed it, it then means you can jump through to any of them. Hope that makes sense. And again, you've got your breadcrumbs at the top here, so you can go backwards and forwards. You can set up checkout links. You can look at your sales, manage coupons. Here's where you set up your affiliate promo tools and sign up info. You can look at your affiliate performance, manage affiliate payouts, and then manage your affiliate leaderboards in here. Same thing here. You can go into your customers and your cart abandons. Here's where you can go into your transactions, your reports, your tools. So again, you can click into all of your checkout forms and links. So once you set your product up, then you go in and you create a checkout. So I just did that on the training I was doing earlier in the Groove AI white label group, where I was created some new products, and then I created this checkout. And then you can add that to an order page. Here you can go to the marketplace again, and then again, we're back into our settings for GrooveSell. Groove Video. Groove Video, again, it's kind of underrated. I love Groove Video. And the reason I love Groove Video is I actually pay for 2 other softwares where you can implement like calls to action on the video. You can stop the video. You can have the video do many, many different things. I get all that functionality in Groove Video. So again, quick links, sidebar, your stats. If I click on the library, let me just show you for an example. This one was my Groove AI bonuses launch. This was my video sales letter for my bonuses page. You can see that I've set this up so it kind of auto plays. It creates engagement. And I remember this because this was my apartment in Guadalajara. And I wanted to make someone want to click on the button. So you can just go in here, add your name, your category. You can change all your colors. So it's got all your branding, add thumbnails, watermarks. Same thing, just save and next for 4 steps, and that's your video set up. Modify any of these. You can change these buttons out. You can change the way it moves, anything. But the next step is where it gets interesting. I can add a text overlay with a call to action. Let's say at 1 minute, I want the video to stop, and I want to add something where I say, go and do this. And then I want to add the button text, and I want to add a URL. I can do that. And like I say, I pay for 2 other softwares where I've got the access to do that. You can do it directly in here. Also, then it gives you a video embed code. It also gives you a hosted page. So if you wanted, for example, just to send someone, they email you, say, oh, you talked about that offer, I can't find the link, and maybe the offer's finished. You can just send them the video and go, well, have a look at the video and then come back to me. Whatever. But you've got the option, autoplay, some of this stuff's new. And then you have the source URL file as well. Here you can go into your analytics, your categories, and your settings as well. So I think I'm down to the last one. Last but by no means least, I got it right that time. Groove Webinar. If you didn't know, Mike was one of the founders of EverWebinar. Again, I pay for EverWebinar still. I use it for my live webinars and I use it for my automated webinars. So fully expect that Mike is going to make this equal and or better than Webinar Jam. And Webinar Jam and EverWebinar are phenomenal. Same thing, quick links, sidebar. And you can currently, if I click on it, you can currently run this to do your automated webinars. So you can see here, automated, live, stream, and meeting are coming soon. Same thing, you just go through these steps and you'll have an automated webinar set up. We exit. You can set up surveys in here that you can add into your webinars, polls. You can go in and set your presenters. Again, you can see my demo words on, so it's hiding stuff. You look at your analytics, and then you've got your settings down here as well. And canned responses, if you don't know, on an automated webinar, you're making it look and feel like it's live. You're never saying it. You're adding a video. My recommendation on an automated is run the webinar 4 or 5 times live, get it perfected so that you've got your pitch down, and then maybe the last one you do, grab all the responses, add them in here at the specific time so it feels like it's live. Again, I don't advocate lying to people. That's not what I'm saying. And then last step here, you have a full walkthrough orientation from one of our team. I'm 3 minutes over, I apologize. And again, I think this is like a 29-minute video. He's going to walk you through a slower pace, all of the apps that I've just shown you there, and he'll probably include things that I might have missed and vice versa. So any questions, fire them away. I'm going to finish off with showing you how you can get the best support possible with Groove, and also how you can support us supporting you. Let me repeat that. I want to talk to you about supporting us to support you. What happens a lot is our support team get bogged down with the most basic of questions and things where there's already answers, there's videos, there's trainings. So if you'll give me a few minutes left of your time, I just want to show you how you can get the best support and the order to do it in. So step number one, anytime you've got a question or you're not sure about anything, in the dashboard, he's right here. Click on the little life preserver. Our Groove AI assistant will answer 80 to 90% of your questions. And as I said, if he doesn't answer correctly, take a screenshot, send it into support so we can fix it. That's the easiest place. You can get an answer, boom, like that. So if the AI assistant doesn't give you the correct answer, then you go straight to the training academy. So little teacher's cap here, Digital Academy, open it up, either select your app or just go and search for your query, question, training that you need. Simples, right? Step number 3, you still haven't found it. Okay, now go into the help desk. Go and have a look in here. The AI bot will pop up. You've already searched him because you've done it in the correct order. So we're just going to cancel him out when he's ready. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is going a little bit slow. Where is he? You get the gist. He's going to pop up in a second. For some reason, it's going slow. You can search in the knowledge base. You can go and look through all these articles. I don't need to wait for him. Step number 4, you can come into the Facebook community, the Groove.cm Facebook community, and ask your question. Myself or one of the other admins will approve the post and normally go into the comments straight away and answer it, or will approve it and myself or one of the other admins or one of our super users, we have a group of super users who will come in and answer it. So there's 4 ways for you to declutter our support list, line, queue. You get what I mean? If after all of that, and this, I mean, we're talking like 5 minutes that should take you. I mean, 5 minutes and you probably will find the answer. If after all of those things you don't get the answer, then please feel free to send us in a support ticket. And you just go down here and you click on the help desk, click on support desk. It'll open up a new window. And in fact, there's 2 different ways you can get to it. If you come into the Digital Academy as well, you can get into support. There's our little AI man. And you just click on chat support, click ask, and based on your time zone, based on when our support team are working, live chat could be available or email chat. Open up, put your information in, and give us as much information as possible. That is the other important thing is, and here you can click on contact support, okay, and it walks you through. The other thing here, it's not just the order. When you send a support ticket in, just remember, a support agent is sat working from home. They don't know you. They don't know your business. They don't know what you're working on. They don't even know what app you're in. And I see some of the tickets. We get a ticket sent in, my thing's not working. And you're like, give us some information. So be clear, send screenshots. Tell them I'm working in the Groove Pages app. I'm in the website called Rob's website. I'm on the page that's called About Us. I'm in the section, I'm in the block number 3. I sent a screenshot attached to this. When I click on this block, the settings don't work on this area, or how do I modify this? How do I change the background color? Give us all the information so that our support team can come back to you with a 1 email answer. What happens is you send us a terrible support question without information, and guess what? Our support team have to reply back to you. Then it may be that email gets stuck in your spam, you don't see it, and then we get complaints. Our support team are phenomenal. They really are. They answer your questions pretty much on point if you give us the correct information. Does that make sense? And then the last bit there on the doc, you can obviously see we've gone through it several times where you can get access. It's pretty straightforward. I've just remembered. The last bit we were supposed to be going back to was finishing our validation for our domain. I'm hoping that at this point, this one is, you can see it's pending verification. It wasn't this one. This is my my AI white label, my other one. So I want to click to verify. Okay. Now we've already done this, so we know we've done that. We've added our domain, our name servers. Click validate DNS. Boom, did you see that? So successfully verified, but we're not done. You need to click choose primary app. And again, for me, this one I'd be putting on Groove Pages, but you can choose the primary app wherever you want it to sit. Click Groove Pages, and now boom, that will now be accessible inside of Groove Pages. But also you can then add it as a subdomain. So I could add buy, for example, and that would add a subdomain, which would be buy dot, where is it there? Buy dot paddletennisfanatics.info. I'm going to delete that just because otherwise my team, when I mess around and do stuff, I forget. And you can do the same for member. So I could add member dot, groove dot, cart dot, and obviously for those who've got the white label, you can do that here as well. So the last step, which was step number 6, when you set up a professional email account or you're doing trying to integrate with SMTPs, most of the providers will give you DNS. They'll give you CNAME records, text records. So sorry, I didn't say it. Click on the DNS and then you can click add record. Like for example, I set up a new Groove professional email account for my white label. I know that Google give me a CNAME record. They give me this, and I click save. That verifies my domain. I know that I'll add MX records and text records. So again, I just go in here, add them and save them. So that is everything on our list. I'm going to go and grab the doc that I have got a copy for you, but I am opening up completely to questions. And I've just realized stupidly, Rob, normally I have StreamYard, YouTube and Facebook open on the video so that I can add in the comments. Because I was rushing to get on today, I haven't got it. So what I'm going to do, I'm on my top window up here. I'm going to have to go into the studio on YouTube and hope that I can find it. And I'm going to have to find Facebook. I don't think I have open. Let me just see if I can find, if I can access the live. I hope I can. Getting Groovy. Let me see if that will open. Because I want to add that in the chat. Groovy. Let me see if that will open. Yes, so that's, I'm in there. Let me check it's got me logged in. Yes, I'm logged in under Groove. So document download is coming into YouTube. I'm just going to copy that so I can paste it into Facebook once I find. So let me know in YouTube, guys, if you are able to download that. And I'm just going to quickly find the Facebook. And normally I normally have them ready. I was just last minute rushing to get on the live. And for some reason, again, this is YouTube, this is not Groove. For some reason, when we're setting up a stream now for this live, I mean, like I'm scrolling through like the Groove group, and it's really hard to find, like really hard. I don't understand what what Facebook have done. I know, again, I know I've got it under Skype over here. Let me go and grab it from Carl. Apologies. Normally I am much better prepared. I'm hoping and praying that that will open up. It does. Just to show you that, go and grab it from Carl. So I'm going to pop it in there as well. Let me know if you are able to download those. Okay. I'll leave the chat open up there and I will actually drag the Facebook up there. And I'm open for any additional questions now. I know I've run over slightly. I don't mind running over as long as there's people on. Got it, thanks, Johan, perfect. But yeah, I'm available now for any additional questions. Otherwise, I will be wrapping up. And I do this every Tuesday, so if you need to get back on, or this live will appear back in the Facebook group, even though, as I say, Facebook do make things very, very hard now to find. And I'm searching for it specifically because I know it's on every Tuesday because I do it. But yeah, I'll give you a few moments to just ask any additional questions. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up and have an awesome day. And I'm going to... I've got my outro ready to go. So unless I see any additional comments, I will finish off for the day. No, it doesn't seem like there's anything. Thanks for joining, guys. Oh, hang on. I've just seen one popping up there. Appreciate your time. Johan, no worries. Awesome, guys. Have a great day. I'm going to finish off with our little outro. Speak to you all soon.